With that early E that Victor always upgrades as well too, I think it's going to be very tough for Fox to farm in lane. I really am not a big fan of this Diana pick.
I think that for SK to
reset the whole thing in the top lane, then Freddy can roam. Oh, sorry, Andy can roam. But let's see here. Forgiven, he's in trouble.
Nice move in there. We'll get the knock-up. Actually, the Whirlwind did land as well. Exhaust will be used here, and they're going to dive underneath the tower. Not looking good for Forgiven. He goes down. First blood will go over to Smeb.
No wards on the bottom side. TP, no advantage for either team, but SK Gaming see an opportunity here. Because Gorilla backed in the bottom lane, they go straight for this dragon. It's a thing they like to do. They don't go in and set up 2 or 3 pink walls, invest a lot of gold onto a dragon and like really pre-plan it.
No, they look deciding not to chase through with Gorilla there. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Kuro basically just missed his death ray, which stops him pushing, and Fox is going to dive in there under the tower. Kuro's going to...
Ended SK as usual, but a confident play from Fox. Up in the top lane, Freddy's getting dived. Smeb and Lee, they want blood. They're going in. Freddy's been chilling Smite. The tower's now turned its attention to Smeb. Freddy, 200 hit points. The tower's going to get down. They're going to trade 1-for-1. Freddy with an outplay.
Best possible trade here for SK Gaming. You're still pushing the bottom.
But there is a teleport directly behind SK Gaming. Smeb wants more.
And Rayton gonna get exhausted here. We'll throw down Tibbers, but that won't do anything for him. It's actually Prey that manages to get the kill, and Forgiven flashes away from the GE Tag's idea is to send Rek'Sai up there who's got his ulti available. Actually, Gorilla getting a little bit caught out here. Nice little catch off the spear from Smeb, but it's now Fox that's in the middle of them. He will be forced to flash away, and Rayton will stun up Smeb, but can they actually escape Prey? Gonna go aggressive. They managed to pick off Fox. Svenskeren tries to get over, but he's followed by Smeb, who will keep chasing on here. Can they get him? They get the slowdown, but they realize that pounce is going to be too strong for him. In the end, 2-for-0. This is going to be GE Tiger's first dragon.
Yeah, and obviously Freddy was moving from this top lane. He wasn't there for the fight. It was SK trying to get a quick pick on Gorilla. I would have loved to see the flash tables from him rated, honestly. Just secure that kill before Janet can use her ulti, and then potentially take that dragon here. But no, Svenskeren instead. Prey and Grom.
Svenskern's down, taken out. And in the mid lane, Freddy was looking to trade with Kuro just a little bit.
It will make it tough. I mean, it's going to be so much about it rated. He's flash tables and Forgiven now. He's in trouble.
Well, one more rocket. Prey just made that look easy. Smeb been caught.
Yeah, Smebby's going to go down here. Surely they actually push in. The Monsoon will push Smeb away, and look at the regen in there. He's still alive on this one. Svenskeren will eventually fall. They do get Smeb, but can they get any more? Fox going low, and Rated will join back in on the fight. Kuro will be picked up as well, but now Freddy going to try and get away from this one. Can he take Lee with him? He will take Lee, and he could probably have Gorilla as well, who will flash off, and that is a
middle tower. GE use all the range. They've committed. They've caught Rated.
Yes, Smeb's in there, and Rated's going down, and he doesn't even get Tibbers on the field. That's not a good sign here for SK. Smeb is still chasing him up the front there. They don't quite get the stun. Actually, Forgiven inside of it. He will get the finisher onto Kuro. Is this the turnaround that they're looking for here? Or SK gonna push?
Yes, they got a kill. Props to Fox. Now he's jumping in, looking for Gorilla. Does he want a Luna rush in? He said he's going to get rooted in place. The rest of SK trying to react. Fox has been left alone. Svenskeren may want to pounce in. Look at Forgiven in the back line.
May want to pounce away. There is Freddy coming in though. He will get himself onto the rampage. Lee's off low at the side. Can they finish off Prey? And Rated coming back around gives a double to Freddy. And 3 men drop just like that.
And now that's bought enough time for GE Tigers to regroup. It looks like SK, they want to commit. There goes the Gnar. He knars Smeb against the wall. Gorilla and Kuro left untouched in the back line.
I'm not sure it's going to change anything, but Fox will dive into the middle as well. Can they pick anyone up? I don't think so. Fox will fall. They've already lost Freddy there. And now Enrated, poor little Annie, is going to be going down as well. That'll be a double for Kuro. And that's 3 kills for the GE.
He carries in that last fight here.
Now SK Gaming, 2 terrible dragon decisions, costing them control against the GE Tigers, and with 7 kills in the
front, and that's what's kept this gold really so close for such a long time. Lee actually is going to catch the back of Enrated, and Svenskeren. Tibbers goes down, but Tibbers is not going to do a thing for them. Svenskeren falls. There is Kuro's kill onto Enrated, and they lose 2 men again instantly. Another dragon. Lee actually kept out of that area, so no smite for them, but that's not really going to matter here. They will be able to pick that one up And that means the GE Tigers, with 1.5 minutes until in time, does manage to get back there onto the steps of the base. But there we see Smeb diving right into the back. They kill off 1, 2, and 3 will surely be falling here. Fox is extremely low. Freddy is going to be falling soon as well. Fox will, not quite get finished off. The Zonya's just blocking out that last one, but Kuro is there at the back just to mop things up. And that is 3 men down for SK Gaming. They're going to lose an inhib here.
GE Tigers make that team fight look easy, demolishing SK's base. They're on the bottom lane inhibitor. Freddy taking so much damage from that engage from Smeb. No front line for SK, and the strongest, most fed member from the team unable to make an impact. GE Tigers are onto the second inhibitor.
Yeah, they could possibly finish things off here, although Svenskern's going to be coming back up in a second. They'll catch out Forgiven. Smeb diving in for that one again. Freddy here will again be transforming, but will that get him away from things? Actually looks like it will have. Now
To Prey or Koro on this Victor here now. Teleport coming in.
Oh, SK is in so much trouble. They're a little bit surrounded. Smeb's actually gone too early on this one. I take that back. 1v4. Smeb is going to get shut down. We did hear the Void Rush from Lee, but it
Can I 1v4?
takes 4 people.
Oh, Prey going deep on this one here, but they might be able to come up with the results. There is Enrated throwing down Tibbers off the side, and they've finished off Prey there. Can they get any more from this one? Kuro will say no.
See like an all-in-all or an all-in 5-on-5 team fight, or is Svenskern being caught out and one-shotted?
Yeah.
How do you play by play that?
9-2-4 Victor.
SK completely peeled away. Baron number 2 going to the GE Tigers at 34 minutes. And they should be knocking on the top lane door. There's the...
His flash will be coming up soon. He's got to come up big.
Yeah, look how early that hourglass is from Fox, though. He's been forced down, tries to re-engage as Prey takes him out. Svenskeren has been zoned, has been dropped. Forgiven's being focused by Prey and Gorilla. The Foss Bomb gives Prey a double kill in the fight. The Mega Rocket does secure the third, and now Freddy's pulling some attention from GE, but it's too little, it's too late, Joe.
No, it's just about padding the kills there in the end, and we see the GE Tigers getting themselves an ace for nothing, it should be mentioned there as well. They're going to simply push through for this one, and the GE Tigers will be the first team to book their place in the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship semi-finals.
All in all, just a fantastic pick and ban phase, and very well executed early game from the GE Tigers here. Yes, okay, a few misplays where they went maybe a little bit over-aggressive, but they knew what SK Gaming were doing, and they knew how to counter it.
Yeah, and I think a little bit of praise to SK for their first 10 to 15 minutes. They snuck a dragon early. They didn't have the strongest tower pushing comps, but Freddy put up a great performance. Forgiven, despite dying, still farmed well. But a weakness of SK's composition was exploited, and that is exactly what GE Tigers do exceptionally well.
I just love how GE Tigers in the lane swap froze the lane against Freddy, forcing in Rated to come up there and help him farm, and suddenly Forgiven is unable to fast push a tower in the bottom lane. That bought so much time for GE Tigers and gave so much farm to the Maokai as well, who just stood there and said, okay, I'm going to take everything, I'm going to get level 6, even with the AD carry as well. And that's really what they used in the start to make sure they didn't lose all the towers and fall really far behind and let SK Gaming play their style.
Not even just unable to fast push, but getting first blood at all on his own down there in the bottom. Either way, it's a solid win again for the GE Tigers. We're going to head over to Shox and the guys to break it down.
Thank you very much, guys.